Hey there, United faithful! Grab your scarves and hold onto your seats, because what I'm about to tell you will send shockwaves through every corner of Elland Road. The Whites are facing an absolute storm right now, and as someone who bleeds white through and through, I've got 3 pieces of news that will leave you speechless, angry, and maybe even a little hopeful all at the same time. Picture this: a summer signing who's become a liability, ruthless Premier League rivals plotting to steal our brightest young talent, and our gaffer Daniel Farke potentially making 6 massive changes before our crucial clash against West Ham. This isn't just any ordinary week at Leeds United. This is the kind of drama that defines our beautiful, chaotic, heart-stopping journey back in the Premier League. Before we dive into this roller coaster, smash that like button if you're ready for the truth. Drop a comment with your thoughts. And don't forget to subscribe because you'll want to be the first to know when more bombshells drop. The first revelation involves a midfielder whose statistics will make your blood boil. Are you ready for this absolute disaster? First bombshell: our summer signing is the Premier League's tackling nightmare. Here it comes, United faithful. Brace yourselves for Sean Longstaff. Yes, you heard that right. The man we brought in from Newcastle with such high hopes has become one of the Premier League's worst tacklers, and the statistics are absolutely damning. This isn't just disappointing, this is a catastrophic failure that's exposing our defensive vulnerabilities every single week. Listen to this horror show. Out of 25 tackles attempted this season, Longstaff has lost a staggering 14 of them. That's a success rate of just 44%. 4%. Can you believe it? We're sitting in 16th place in the Premier League table with 8 points from 8 games, fighting to stay away from the relegation zone, and one of our key midfielders is failing to win basic tackles. Every missed tackle is a chance for the opposition to break through our lines and create dangerous situations. But wait, it gets worse. Longstaff is currently joint second in the entire Premier League for most tackles lost, with 11 unsuccessful challenges, sitting alongside James Garner of Everton and only behind Joao Gomez of Wolves. This is the kind of statistic that should have alarm bells ringing throughout Elland Road, when you're supposed to be the shield protecting Joao Rodon and Pascal Struij, but instead you're letting attackers waltz past you like traffic cones. Something is seriously wrong. What makes this even more frustrating is that Longstaff is actually attempting the tackles. He's ranked in the top 5 for most tackles attempted, showing he's getting into the right positions. The problem is his execution is absolutely woeful, and in the Premier League, that split-second hesitation or poor timing gets punished mercilessly. Every opponent now knows they can target Longstaff in possession battles now. I'm not here to completely destroy the lad. He did score his first goal for us against Bournemouth, and Daniel Farke still trusts him enough to keep him in the starting sheet. But when you're fighting in the bottom half of the table in every tackle, every interception, every moment of defensive stability matters. These numbers are absolutely unacceptable for a player of his caliber and price tag. The question burning in every United supporter's mind is this: how long can Farke continue to overlook these glaring weaknesses when we desperately need midfield steel? But hold on to that thought, because the second bombshell will show you just how our academy gems are under attack from vultures. Second bombshell: Newcastle United plot ruthless raid on our academy jewel. United faithful, if you thought Longstaff's tackling nightmares were bad enough, wait until you hear about the predators circling our precious academy talent. Newcastle United, yes, the same club we signed Longstaff from, are now plotting a revenge raid on Thorpe Arch, targeting our 16-year-old wonderkid Sam Alker. This feels like the ultimate betrayal, doesn't it? They give us their cast-off midfielder who can't tackle, and now they want to steal our brightest gem. This isn't just any ordinary youth player we're talking about here. Sam Alker is a technical genius, an attacking midfielder who's already represented England at both U15 and U16 levels. The lad has had a hand in 3 goals during 13 U18 Premier League appearances. And here's the kicker: he scored against Newcastle last season, which clearly left a lasting impression on the Magpies. Imagine the irony: our academy star scores against them, and instead of being deterred, they decide they want him for themselves. But here's where it gets absolutely infuriating for us United supporters. There's nothing Daniel Farke or the club can do to stop it. The current English football rules mean that until Alker turns 17 in March, Leeds are completely powerless to offer him a professional contract. We're sitting ducks, while the Premier League's established clubs circle like vultures. This is modern football's most cruel reality. The rich clubs can simply wait and pounce when our hands are tied. Graham Bailey, Leeds United News Insider, has confirmed our worst fears. I'm told there is a bit of interest in him. I've only heard domestic interest. I did hear Newcastle are one of the ones in for him. Can you imagine the absolute heartbreak of losing another academy gem to the same club that gave us our worst tackler? It's like they're laughing at us while systematically dismantling everything we've built, and it gets even more painful. While Borussia Dortmund and Bayer Leverkusen are also interested, they can't touch Alker until he's 18. But Newcastle, they can swoop in domestically and steal our future before we can even protect it. Bailey even confirmed Alker can't move abroad until 18. Leeds' real fear is domestically. Dortmund or Leverkusen, that doesn't do him any favors. This is the harsh reality of modern football. The rich get richer, while clubs like ours watch helplessly as our brightest stars get poached. The timing couldn't be worse either, coming right after we managed to tie down Harry Gray to a long-term deal until 2028. At least we secured one talent. But knowing that others like Alker are constantly under threat makes every day a nightmare for our academy staff. But the third bombshell is about to drop, and it involves changes that could define our entire Premier League survival battle. Final bombshell: Farke ready to axe 6 players in desperate Elland Road gamble. Hold on to your hats, United faithful, because this is the big one. Daniel Farke is reportedly considering dropping 6 first-team players for Friday night's showdown against West Ham after our disappointing 2-0 defeat to Burnley at Turf Moor. Our German gaffer has clearly had enough and is ready to swing the axe. This isn't just tactical tweaking, this is a complete revolution that could either save our season or completely derail it. First on the chopping block could be Karl Darlow in goal. Despite his solid performances covering for the injured Lucas Perry, the Brazilian shot stopper has the clean sheets in 3 Premier League appearances, compared to Darlow's 0 and 5. That's the kind of statistical evidence that wins you starting positions. When your goalkeeper can't keep a clean sheet in 5 consecutive games, questions have to be asked about whether he's really the solution to our defensive problems. But the changes don't stop there. Pascal Strujic could make way for Jaka Bijel, the Slovenian defender, who's been absolutely outstanding for his country and is desperately pushing for his Leeds debut. Former Leeds star Aidy White has even said this change has to happen. That's how serious the situation has become. Bijel kept the clean sheets for Slovenia during the international break, playing every minute and showing exactly the kind of defensive solidity we've been missing at Elland Road. In midfield, the overhaul could be even more dramatic. If Ethan Ampadu isn't fit after missing Wednesday's training session, Ilya Groove could step in as the holding midfielder, though that would be a significant drop in quality. Meanwhile, Anton Stach, who's been playing with a broken finger and rib injury, might finally get the rest he desperately needs as Autanaka pushes for a return to the starting sheet. The Japanese international has been begging to start after his impressive early season performances before his own injury setback, and honestly, his progressive passing might be exactly what our stagnant attack needs. The attacking changes could be even more dramatic. Brendan Aronson is reportedly in real danger after missing that sitter against Burnley, a mistake that had United supporters pulling their hair out in frustration. The American has been criticized heavily this season, partly due to his controversial loan spell at Union Berlin, and that miss against Burnley might have been the final straw. Dan James could come in to provide the pace and directness we've been missing, bringing that Welsh fire we need. Even Jack Harrison might face the axe, despite creating chances in his recent appearances. If Noah Okafor can prove his fitness after his adductor issue, the Swiss international could bring a completely different dynamic to our attack. Farke hinted that Okafor could start given he hasn't been sidelined for long, and the timing couldn't be better with our attack desperately needing fresh legs and ideas. Here's the reality check. United faithful, we're sitting in 16th place with just 8 points from 8 games. And desperate times call for desperate measures. Farke knows that Friday night under the Elland Road lights could define our entire season. It's win, or potentially face a long, hard battle against relegation. With Nuno Espirito Santo winless in his first 3 games as West Ham boss, but holding a perfect record against Leeds throughout his career. This is our chance to strike while they're vulnerable. So here's my question for you. Passionate United supporters, are you ready to back Farke's revolution? Can we survive this triple crisis of defensive weakness, academy raids, and squad upheaval? Will these 6 changes be the spark that ignites our season, or will they backfire spectacularly? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that subscribe button if you want more exclusive Leeds United content, and remember, we are Leeds United, and we'll never stop fighting, no matter how dark things get, marching on together.